Patriots fans, today's episode is going to be absolutely bonkers. There is so much cover today, from a big-time signing the Patriots made that was genius, all the way to the injury report and a ton of news on that front as well, amongst other things. And I'm just going to drop this as well. My wife is pregnant with number 4. Number 3, if you didn't know, if I've said this before, maybe not, but we're foster parents. We are adopting number 3 next Thursday. Life comes at you fast, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm incredibly blessed. And if you didn't know, I'll just say this. My name is Aaron, big time Patriots fan, Patriots content on the daily. All you got to do so you don't miss out, hit the subscribe button. We surpassed 12,000. Keep it going. Hit the like button. Don't hit the like button. Pound it. Hit it because you love the Patriots. And we have a ton to talk about today. You might be saying, Aaron, holy cow, you threw a lot at us right there. I know I did. You're welcome. Let's jump right into it. First and foremost, big time signing by the Patriots, bringing in edge rusher Darrell Taylor from the Houston Texans. Now, I know a lot of you already know this, but I'm going to give you a little backstory. Darrell Taylor, first year with the Texans. The year before was with the Chicago Bears. We know what happened there. They canned their coach. They brought in Ben Johnson. A lot of people, a lot of things, a lot of moving pieces there. He signs with the Texans. The Texans, before their wild card game against the Pittsburgh Steelers, they needed to activate Jalen Reed off the IR, safety for them. So they said, listen, we need a roster spot. Let's release Taylor. They do so. They probably don't realize, maybe they didn't think about this much, but the fact that the New England Patriots, one of their big things, especially going into the offseason, is adding a little more fire to that edge rush. And so being able to bring in Taylor, I'm not saying he's a starter, not saying that at all. But one, it's a solid depth piece. I know he's on the practice squad, but there's a likelihood, a strong chance he gets elevated. Again, you have Elijah Ponder, and you have Jennings, you have these other guys. But again, to have a solid rotational piece in situational play in a player like Taylor is huge. And again, we're going to jump into his stats in a second. I think he still has stuff in the tank. Again, you look at someone like KC Chason, where he went to the Raiders. And had multiple years where he was just like, he wasn't great. But really, though I'm not saying he's some big-time elite player, he has definitely resurrected his career and done much better with the Patriots. Again, is that a possibility with Taylor? Yes, I think that is. It truly can happen. You never know. And so, again, he adds a situational piece, a depth piece to this edge rush for the New England Patriots, moving on into the playoffs. But as well, you better believe, again, this is crazy, this is bonkers, but you better believe Mike Vrabel and them are going to be sitting down asking some questions about the Texans, their offense, their defense, these different aspects. You better believe, hey, we're willing to spend this money to ask some questions. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. So comment below. Tell me what you think about Darrell Taylor coming to the Patriots. I think it was an absolute smart hire. It was a smart move by the New England Patriots in this organization. He started his career. He was a second-round draft pick out of Tennessee. Go Vols. Had multiple pretty solid years. Then again, he went to Chicago, and then in Houston, he was used, I believe, in about 35 snaps. So not ideal. Again, I understand why the Texans, released him from the team. But again, one man's trash could be another man's treasure. So you never know. Him coming to the Patriots could be an absolute home run for this organization. And at the minimum, you get some information out of him. Let's be real. You get a little information out of him. So again, what do you think? Darrell Taylor being signed to the Patriots practice squad, likelihood of him being elevated, I think was high. What are your thoughts? Comment below. Would love to hear from you. And that's just one piece. We have multiple other pieces of good news that we need to jump into. Next, on the defensive side of the ball, New England Patriots corner Christian Gonzalez, Gonzo, appeared to have cleared concussion protocol and will play in the playoff game next week. He was seen in the non-contact red jersey at practice, posted on Instagram a picture of a song titled I'm back. Would not recommend to listen to it. I've never heard it. Maybe it's good. The only reason I say that, if you're a kid watching, it has the E next to it. But regardless, we know, as it says right here, the New England Patriots have a 14-1 record when he plays this year. The man is dynamite. So that is huge news. Again, after you watch the play where he got the quote-unquote concussion, it was nothing like Nico Collins. And so you look at that, and as I said yesterday, I was pretty confident. I felt much more comfortable saying Gonzalez was going to play as opposed to Nico Collins. And if you remember Nico Collins' hit, it was not great. So comment below, Christian Gonzalez, another bit of good news. As we continue down, this is the third piece of good news already for ladies and gentlemen. There is plenty of football left still in the season with the playoffs. So you guys already know I teamed up with DraftKings to give you this special offer. Let's jump right into it. New customers, bet $5, get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Again, it's simple. And as I said, there's plenty of football left, so plenty of things to watch, to bet on, to enjoy. So again, bet $5, get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. All you need to do, sign up using promo code STP. Again, I'll say it a little slower. Sign up using promo code STP. Again, if you have a gambling problem, please look at the screen below. For you. Patriots, I love how it says DT/FB. I love that. I love that for Tonga. You get the big guy in there in the power pack, the diesel package, the jumbo package, whatever you want to call it. You love seeing it. He's missed several weeks due to a foot injury. He's returned to practice today. He was moving, and so it looks very likely he will be active, ready to go on Sunday against the Texans. So again, just another piece, especially in that interior defensive line. When you have Christian Barmore and Milton Williams out, I think Tonga had shown a lot of promise this year, and so it's great to have that piece back. And again, Milton Williams, if he could play the whole game, even on both sides of the ball, he would be a terror at fullback. Oh my goodness. Probably could play. He really could probably play anything. Give the man the ball, he could throw it. But the mayhem that man caused, whether it was on stunts or bull rushes, Lord have mercy. It was unreal. It was unreal. But Tonga, most likely going to come back. And last but not least, again, I will always say this. I'm never cheering injuries. Don't ever think that. Don't take it the wrong way. I am not. But I will tell you this. It's a good piece of news that the big-time wide receiver, Nico Collins, who really is a huge key, I would say, piece to this Texans offense, that I would tell you is not a juggernaut, is not practicing due to his concussion today. And it looks like it is very, very unlikely he will be playing come the Patriots game. So we will see. You never know, but it does not look good for him or this Texans offense. So again, as I said, a lot of just kind of crazy news thrown at you today. Everything from Taylor to Nico Collins, Christian Gonzalez, Tonga, just a lot of stuff thrown at you. But again, a lot of great news for the Patriots going into this divisional round game against the Texans. And again, I know I bring up my buddy who's a Broncos fan. He actually came on live with me. Oh, I can't remember the game it was, but he came on live with me. One of the games I was on live, and I believe he even said that the Texans were one team he was afraid of. So again, man, and I truly actually believe the Broncos are going to have a hard time against the Bills. And I know I don't want to get in front of my skis, but hey, Bills-Patriots, AFC Championship game in Foxborough, little revenge game because, losing to the Bills at home. Sign me up. Sign me up. Anyways, what do you think? Comment below. Would love to hear from you guys. I didn't ask many questions today, but I know you guys can always comment below. I try to answer as many as I can. A lot of times it's way too much, but I will say I try my best to respond to every single member. If you want to be a member, always join. We would love you. Be a true OG. I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. We'll talk later. Peace.